Today, for the first time, the three men running to be Buffalo's mayor stood side by side for really their only debate this general election season. Once again, St. Joe's Collegiate Institute is the host, giving folks the chance to hear from these candidates with less than 2 weeks to go until Decision Day, 2 days until early voting. Democrat Sean Ryan, Republican James Gardner, and Independent Michael Gaynor answered questions by AP government students from the school. Our 7 News senior reporter Eileen Buckley was there this morning and brings us some of the highlights.
For the last 60 years, a Democrat has led the Queen City. But now Buffalo voters have a choice between Democratic candidate Senator Sean Ryan, Republican James Gardner, a lawyer, and Independent candidate Michael Gaynor, community advocates.
And what we need is a leader, is an ethos, is a culture about bringing people together.
Look at what one-party rule has done to this city.
It's up to the people of the city of Buffalo to decide who they want to sit in the chair of the mayor's office.
The candidates answered a variety of topics, from dealing with the city's budget deficit to food insecurity and poverty.
And the only way that we're going to lift people out of generational poverty is to give them an opportunity to build wealth. And what's the easiest way to do that? Homes.
They were also asked, if elected, would they support President Trump's sending in National Guard troops to fight crime in various cities.
It's pure political theater. If the federal government wants to send resources to Buffalo, I would welcome those resources to help fix our roads, to help fix our sewers and water systems, to help feed our hungry families. There is a lot the federal government could do for the city of Buffalo. Sending troops here is not one of them.
I'm not in favor of calling in a SWAT team to hold down entire neighborhoods, but if the federal government is willing to give us additional resources to make our city safer, I'm grabbing it with both hands.
The candidates were also asked what lessons were learned from Buffalo's deadly blizzard of December of 2022.
At the time of that storm, 30% of Buffalo's snowplows were not functioning. They couldn't get them out of the barns. I represent Tonawanda, Amherst, Grand Island, areas that got more snow during that storm. No one died in those communities.
They've done nothing to give us that confidence, to give us that assurance that anything has fundamentally changed.
So that every resident has a place to take cover, to get support, and it's what my administration is about. It's about creating a culture of care.
Now, candidates also sparred over bail reform, Gardner slamming Ryan for voting for it as a state lawmaker. But Ryan continues to say you cannot criminalize poverty. Now, students tell me they didn't think there was a clear winner in this debate, but say everything they heard was very informative from each of the candidates. Michael?
As is always the case, you get such good probing questions from those AP government students. I mean, they've done this for how long? It's been a while.
Absolutely. Well, the school, historically, this is their 41st year.
Wow.
And you got to give Ted Lina, their political science professor, the credit because he's carried this through all these years. And he is also challenging now for next year for Governor Kathy Hochul to come here for a gubernatorial debate. Yep, and who knows what the response would be, but he put that out there at the end of the debate, and he was really excited about asking for that.
We're going to take their message to the governor. That's a good idea, Eileen. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So to be competitive in any race, you of course need money, right? Well, tomorrow is the deadline for candidates to file their latest campaign finance disclosures. It'll really give us a sense of how much they've raised and spent and how much is on hand as well. The most recent disclosures from early this month showed that Ryan has the most cash on hand. Both he and Gardner had raised more than $100,000. Gaynor had only raised about $3,000 and actually had negative cash on hand. This will all look very different, though, after tomorrow's filings. We'll be bringing you that as well. We also want to let you know about this. We're going to have Gardner and Ryan on Voices live individually next week. Mr. Gaynor appeared earlier this week.